What's wrong now?
This show. It's rubbish. I refuse to make myself a joke.
You've already done that. I swear, I've never seen anyone's career go to shit as quickly as yours since Simon Bloody D. You're just going to have to make a joke of it, like Jimmy Carr did with his tax thing.
Wasn't it Alan Carr?
No, Stacey. Look, the point is, you will read what we tell you to read, because in the end of the day, you work for us, and we definitely do not work for you. You need us, we need an audience. Read the fucking script. Oh, and another thing. If you ever get an intern to throw a script at me again, I'll have you wishing a studio light had fallen on your head. Now get back to work, all of you. We rehearse soon. Back off!
Can I have everyone's attention, please? Thank you for coming today, ladies and gentlemen. I'd just like to introduce Scarlett Lewis, who is the lead investigator for the missing person case of Katie Granger.
Yesterday, an IC1 female went missing at midday who has been formally identified as Miss Katie Granger. Our force are doing all they can to bring her back safe, but we are asking the public and any witnesses to come forward by calling Crime Stoppers with information on 0800 555 111.
What are the police actually doing, though? Surely this is just another one you've let slip through your fingers.
We've got teams conducting door-to-door inquiries. We have officers on duty circling the area where Katie was last seen. We also have our entire CID department working overtime. Does that answer your question?
Empty promises. Why can't you just admit this is out of your league, eh?
Let me ask you a question. When did the faith in those who gambled their lives to save you crumble? I mean, this force is giving you justice after justice, never asking for thanks or fame, just doing their job and then sinking back into the darkness. I've personally given 20 years of my life to this force. Am I ashamed? No. Have I seen some shit? You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Take you no more than 3 seconds. Come on, pick it up, pick it up. Move it, right to front. Come on, you horrible lot. Let's get you out of this hospital. What? Is it too tough for you? Do you want your mother? Don't try too hard, I will break my heart. Told you to take a rest. I don't think it was me.
Somebody didn't have their LA muscle. At 7 o'clock this morning, a body was found here in Elmwood Forest. The body is of a white female, mid to late 20s.
Do you know how long the body's been there?
It would be dangerous to estimate until the body has been fully examined.
Does it look as though the body had been there for quite some time?
It has not been here for an extended period of time. This is a busy location during weekday mornings, and from our own observation, it will be unlikely to have been here for a period of longer than 12 hours.
What do you know about possible suspects at this early stage?
I'm not prepared to discuss any leads at this stage. It will, of course, form part of the investigation, but operationally it would not suit me to discuss at this point. Tomorrow's flight, the stuff for the little rich kids. I want you to get these and those bags done now, and I don't want it messed up. Make sure you sort them all out on time. I mean, it's only clothing and stuff, not some terrorist bomb. You don't have to worry, darling. What's all the fuss about? Now look, I don't want any claims for late deliveries, all right? I can't afford no claims.
What's in this stuff?
Right today, aren't you? Must be that university education. What do you think? I told you, what do you think? It's clothes, holiday stuff. Now stop making a fuss and get the stuff out. It's not science, is it, love?
Personal effects. Well, they'll take longer to process.
Darling,
you know,
the X-ray is here to do the job. There's no point buying it if you're going to sit there saying it won't do the job. By 2:30 tomorrow. Truck's coming at 2:45. Fuss, fuss, fuss. Perhaps you should get some glasses. University education, no common sense.
Ogilvy. Mr. Ogilvy, today I was wondering if maybe I could take a long lunch.
Just get the job done. That's what I pay you for.
At 10:50 p.m, the only drinkers in the pub were Ricky Lake and his father, Bernie.
Hey, Joe.
Until Christopher Garford returned after drinking at another pub.
Things are not good enough for you.
I know where home is.
I'm closing up now. Steve's orders.
I'm for the road.
All right, but drink up quick. He wants to close early tonight.
Relax, Joe. I'm a regular here. Part of furniture.
He weren't drunk, but he had a few beers. You can tell he had a few beers.
All right, Bernie.
Hey, Chrissy. You all right?
Pint in my hand. England 6, Jamaica 0. I couldn't be happier.
So, what about that car then? You thought about it?
I told you I'm not selling.
Ah, come on, Chris. I'll give you $2,000.
Leave it, Bernie. I said no.
Chris was quite a big guy. I think it's fair to say he had a bit of a temper. He was known he could lose his temper at times.